It's a good idea to prepare for the most common general topics. You could build a language bank for each of these and adapt them for your specific topic. For example, describe a person is a very general topic. Look how many more specific kinds of people you might have to describe for 2 minutes. A teacher who influenced you, a famous person you'd like to meet, a friend who succeeded in his goal, an elderly relative, a child you taught something, a person who likes to help others, a person who's a good cook, a person who does something well, or a person I admire. So we prepare some useful vocabulary which we can adapt for many of these people. Look at these words I've chosen to describe a person. A major influence in my life, a good role model, hardworking, patient, sociable, a good sense of humor, firm but fair, has a positive outlook on life and always makes time for me. I'm sure you can think of other ways to describe the character of a person too. You might even like to add some negative adjectives, for example, short-tempered or fussy. Write down the words you would use to describe these people. For example, I can say my teacher was a good role model in my life, and I can also use the same words to describe my mother or even a sports celebrity I admire. This is an example of an answer to a typical Part 2 question. You can see how it uses lots of vocabulary from the language bank for a person. I'd like to talk about my father. His name is John, and he was born in Cyprus in a small village called Karakami 70 years ago. He grew up next to the sea and loved swimming all year round. He was from a very poor family and had to work from a young age looking after sheep. He always dreamed of travelling, and one day an English tourist mentioned New Zealand. He started doing odd jobs and saved enough money to buy a ticket to New Zealand, where he made a life. He started repairing shoes and then bought his own shoe shop. He worked hard all his life and became a successful businessman. Although he had many difficulties throughout his life, he retained his sense of humor and had a positive outlook on life. He sees the good in everybody and makes the best of anything life throws at him. My father taught me never to give up in what I believe. He's an example of what you can do with hard work and determination, and has been a positive influence on my life.